Hello, it is Tuesday morning. Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. I've just cut some more thank you cards because I ran out and I had to quickly print some more last night for an order that needs posting today. So I'm going to post that. I'm not really going to get much work done today because I'm going to see a friend, so my animals are just destroying my chair. Yeah, so I'm not going to get a load of work done today, but that's fine. I'm thinking about getting my thank you cards printed from a company because it might work out cheaper, as there's something that I know that I use like loads of. I do like them when I print them myself. Like, I like the paper that I use. I just use some like watercolor paper to print them with, and honestly, yeah, I really like them. The problem is it's like a gummed pad, like, you know, it's like the edge, I think it's gummed, so yeah, it ends up with this, which is a bit annoying. So I like to take off as much as I can before I send them out, because I do like to think of them as like, okay, so they're a thank you card, but they're also like a little freebie print, because honestly I like this as a print. So sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I don't have a ton to do this week, personal stuff wise. I'm just gonna get a lot of client work done, and then for my personal stuff I want to write a blog post still, because I recently, if you saw my last video, I recently did a little mini shop drop, so I just want to do a newsletter just talking about that, and yeah, any other bits that I've been getting up to. I'm now doing a market this Saturday, so that will be something for personal work wise, but I'm not really doing much creative wise personal stuff like drawing, and aside from my comic, which I'm still thinking of making some videos about, so maybe soon I'll have to start making like a work on my comic with me type video, because yeah, otherwise, like, I want to start working on some bits for like the next, like, if I do another mini shop drop type thing, I'm not sure whether I'll do a mini one, another one like that, or just go back to posting like bits here and there. I might try another shop drop and see how it goes. I'd really like to record the process of like coming up with the ideas and actually drawing them, because I think that'd be a bit more interesting. But yeah, it's just kind of having the, honestly, time. I don't know, like, it doesn't take much more time just to set up a camera, I guess. It's just like, it's an extra thing. So yes, we'll see. But yeah, so I had some more somewhere. I might have just put them away. Yes. So I've got some more thank you cards now printed for any more. Why is that one a little bit taller? That's very odd. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on. They should all be the same size? I don't know. Anyway, so I have those restocked now, which is all good. I just have a little bit of time this morning before I go out to like work on things. I might start my newsletter this morning, just yeah, to get that started. as I have a little bit of time. Yeah, I'll try and record some more bits like during the week of me actually doing something interesting. If that happens, maybe like working on my comic, which I do want to do, but most of the time when I work on my comic, I just work on it like in the evening. I'll just sit downstairs on the sofa, chill out and just kind of work on it a little bit. But when I have like a very drawing heavy day, sometimes I'm just like, my hand needs a rest and I just don't want to draw more in the evening. It is still annoying me how slowly the comic's going. I want to get it done a bit quicker, but I don't know, I'm kind of trying to resign myself to the fact that it's just something that's going to take quite a bit of time to do, and just try and enjoy the process of making it rather than being like, oh, I need to get this done as quickly as possible, because yeah, it just sucks the fun out of it, and then I just don't want to do it because I'm just always thinking, oh my god, like I've barely got anything done. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't have anything else really to say, so yeah, I'm just gonna get on with writing my newsletter, and yeah, that will be my morning. Okay, I'll catch you in a bit. Graphic design was my major, and I feel really lucky to be able to, to have a job where I can use all the skills and all the tools I learned in school. So this is really cool. Like I've been doing graphic design since I've been doing graphic design for a long time. But I'm gonna do some drawing because I do all my illustrations like at night. Like that's my time to shine. But I don't know what to draw today. I was doing some doodling earlier during my lunch break, and I was thinking about drawing like a dog but like wearing a clown costume. And I have some people actually. I have them right here. I can show you. So hello. So I'm just packing some bits for, basically I'm doing a little fair tomorrow, like a little market thing tomorrow, and I am just packing some last bits, like new products, putting them away. One of the things I have to take to fairs is like this little folder that I just put all of my prints in because it just keeps it. I stole this idea off, their name escapes me, I think it's Piper. I will try and find who I stole the idea off, maybe even the video where they go through all of a lot of different like con prep kind of things, and they have a lot of helpful tips. But yeah, this is one that I thought was really helpful, so I always have like a little folder that I can put all of my prints in just to keep them safe. So I'm just going to so I'm just going to put them all inside here. Mostly I use it for like the the big prints, so like my A4 prints. I have a few folders with those in, but I also do have some smaller ones in, just because. So for instance, you can get these in here. I don't really have a separate folder for A5 size prints, so I just usually put these in here as well. And the one I'm currently using for like my A6 prints is pretty full, so I'm just going to put them in here just like for now, because it has some room. Because I have like, I don't have a ton of like A4 prints. I don't do a lot at that size. It's because I don't find that, like, I don't sell a lot of bigger prints. So I don't make a ton, so yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty ready. I printed some more. So I printed some more. Where's my last? I usually take some paper bags just so that, just for if people want something to put their things in. So I'm taking, these. And yeah, I just put I have a little stamp and I just stamp them just so that they're like branded, I guess. Yeah, I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, so I take a few of those. That's where I put the folder. I don't usually take a lot of them. So I've only really got like, I'm only taking like 6. And it'll depend on like the size of the market, obviously, but I'm not expecting this to be like a super busy market, so I think 6 will be fine. And then I do have, and then I do also have these, which I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what size I was trying to order, but I was not trying to order this size. I bought them ages ago, when I was first doing markets, and I just thought, you know what, I can take them, and then if people want anything they're okay for like a bookmark or like pins, just little things like that, stickers, I can use these for that. And again, I just like stamp them with my little logo, and yeah, and then it's just like, if they just want a little thing to keep them safe, they also have that. Yeah, other than that, I don't have, other than that, I'm pretty set for the market. I don't have a lot left to do. It's only like a small like local market that I'm doing. It's like a maker's market, so I think it'll be quite crafty. Maybe I'll sell a couple of t-shirts. I'm going to take my t-shirts with me. I'd like to have some more stuff to print on, but I don't, obviously, like, I'm not going to have anything for this one. So yeah, I imagine if I sell much, it'll be like stickers, maybe like bookmarks, maybe the t-shirts, as I say. I'm not really expecting to sell prints or anything like that, because I think it'll be, I just don't think that'll be the same type of the audience. I don't think it'll be the right audience. I am taking some comics, but I don't really know if I'll sell any comics. I would doubt it, because again, I don't think it'll be the right type of audience. My brain is not functioning. So yeah, so we'll see, but I'm going with my friend, so we'll just be chilling anyway. Like, we're just sharing a table. Yeah, we'll just have a chat and like see who turns up. The table fee was really low, so you know, as well, it's low because we're sharing. It's not gonna bother me. spending all that time there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So in terms of packing, I usually use this suitcase, which is I think it's like one of the biggest suitcases that you can get. Like I don't know what the word for them is, but like it's a pretty big suitcase. And yeah, I just pack everything into there now because it's just easier. Before then I was just using bags to pack everything into, and then I'd just like carry them, but they were like really heavy, even like between me and like my partner, or like, you know, someone was helping me. They were like really, yeah, really heavy. Not ideal at all, especially as I got more and more things, especially because I have like things like comics which are really heavy. So yeah, I always now I only got this like a year and a half ago or something, and it's yeah, it's done me well, and I'm hoping it'll last for a lot longer. And of course, if you've already got one, it's not going to cost you anything, and you can use it for holidays and things if you want to. I'm not really gone anywhere where I've taken a suitcase this big, but yeah, it might come in handy at some point, maybe. But yeah, so that's me pretty much all already. So it's Monday. I did the market on Saturday. It didn't go well. I didn't even earn back the table fee. I wasn't expecting a lot from it. It's just like a local kind of thing, but yeah, it wasn't really financially worth going to, but you know, you win some, you lose some. It was very quiet. So yeah, there was that. And yeah, I chilled over the weekend otherwise, and today I've just been doing some client work. But I was just like, while I was doing the work, I was watching YouTube, as I usually do, or I mean listening to it mostly, and I was watching another vlog by another artist who I'll link down below, and she was saying how her small business was kind of took over, and it felt like if she wasn't making progress in that, then she wasn't making progress at all. Like her life progress like didn't even register with her, and I don't know, I felt like I related quite a lot to that. I feel like I base a lot of whether I'm doing well in life on whether I'm doing well with my art in my business, and obviously like it's a big thing because it's my income, and you need money to live in this kind of world, I guess. So yeah, I was just kind of thinking about that and thinking like I don't give myself credit for the things life-wise. Like, I mean, even though I feel like there were so many things that I wanted to do last year and I've wanted to do for quite a while and haven't done, like when I take into consideration my specific circumstances and everything, it's like I've achieved quite a lot, you know, even though it's probably not to other people's timescales, you know, like it's to my own timescale. I've never, like my entire life, usually everything happens later than it does for everybody else. It's like, and some of that was down to like circumstances and everything. But even like as a kid, I feel like other people got into things and then like 5 years later I did. Like, I don't know, I just feel like my entire life has kind of run a bit behind everybody else's, which it is what it is, and it's bothered me at points, and it does bother me sometimes. Like, I feel like where I'm at now, I feel like I'm 35, I'm gonna be 36 this year, and I feel like at this point the world inadvertently tells us that we should be here, there, and like, you know, that tells you that you should be at certain points and have certain things figured out, and I'm not, and I don't. And I mean, some things I don't, you know, it's like some things you don't, like, I don't even want. So it's like, why? So yeah, it's bizarre to think about, really. And to give myself credit, like, even within my business, like, to give myself credit for the things that I have actually done, you know, and the path that I am on, considering where I started and like how long it's been and everything. Like, I'm not doing bad. You know, things don't happen overnight for most people, and it's really difficult not to compare yourself. And it's really difficult not to compare yourself to other people, because I can look at other people who are, I don't know, I feel like they've been on YouTube like a couple of months and they've got like thousands of followers already, or they've, you know, like recently started and they've got Instagram followers, like they've got like thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, and it can be a bit demoralizing. I don't know, like I think, what am I doing wrong? And I guess that's not necessarily the way to think about it. I mean, certainly it's helpful to look at your peers and be like, oh, they're succeeding in this area or that area. What are they doing? You know, what are we doing differently? Can I learn something from them? But also, I have different art than a lot of the people that I'm looking at are doing. I mean, we're all doing different things, but mine, I mean, all artists are doing like different things. And you can't really judge like what you're doing against what somebody else is doing. You can use it as, I don't know how to describe it, like, you can take I'm not sure inspiration is the word I'm looking for. You can look at what somebody else is doing and contrast it and see if you can learn from them. See if they're doing X, you can try doing X. And that's not like in terms of what they're doing art wise, but like in terms of marketing or things like that. You can think, oh, maybe I could try this kind of avenue. Or if they're making different types of videos, maybe you could be like, oh, maybe I could try, like, if you're not doing a studio vlog, you can try doing a studio vlog. Or if they're doing like a paint with me or a more chatty thing, you can try those different things, providing they're something that you want to do. But yeah, it's a difficult one. Yeah, but I guess I just wanted to hop on and say that because, I don't know, I just started thinking about it, listening to the other artist kind of talking about it. Yeah. And you know, I think when it's and it was interesting for me because it's something that I'd not thought of consciously before. I'd not thought, oh wait, I'm doing this, and it's not a thing that I want to do because I don't think it's helpful at all, you know. I've done a lot of things in my life that I thought I would never do, you know, and I don't know how much I want to go into right like here now, but I like studying at university was a massive thing for me. I went late in life. I was like 30 or something when I went to university. Maybe 29 when I started, I'm not sure. But I was, you know, I went to university quite late in terms of a lot of people. And there was a lot of stuff like mental health stuff and traumas, and there was a lot of stuff like mental health stuff and things that got in the way of that. And the fact that I went and I did it and I got a good grade, you know, that's massive. I bought a car this year. I never thought I would drive and be, you know, I mean, I passed my test like 3 years ago, but I never, I don't know, even, I mean, I never thought I'd take driving lessons. And the fact that now was at a place where I felt like, yes, I can buy a car and I'm driving, that's pretty amazing. You know, the fact that I'm living outside of, maybe not super far away, but outside of my hometown, I never thought that I would do. I never thought that I would have paid work as an illustrator. You know, like there are so many, I mean, I never thought that I would be able to even speak to people the way that I do. You know, the fact that I've overcome so much anxiety and stuff, it's like, there are things that I do every day and things in my life that I do, I don't give myself enough credit for, and I don't celebrate enough, because they're things that I just never thought that would be possible for me. Like, if someone had told me like 15 years ago where I would be now, I would have told them that they were lying. I mean, maybe I would have believed them in vain hope, because I would have hoped for this kind of life, you know, like so badly. Yeah, I but it would have been a struggle to believe it, you know. Like, I look at that person and we feel like different people and it feels like a completely different life. So I think giving myself credit for personal things as well as like business things. I mean, business is always going to be up and down because that's the nature of business. And I'm still very much figuring out, you know, like my shop and things like that, and even, you know, being a freelance illustrator, it's like I'm still figuring it all out, and maybe some people do it faster than me, you know? Maybe it works quicker for some people, maybe for whatever reason they get, I mean, we all stumble onto different things in life and have different opportunities come our way. Some people have more opportunities, some people have less. I mean, I've been very lucky, but also have worked hard for the opportunities that I have got. And yeah, I need to be proud and grateful and really focus on that, not all of the things that I feel like, oh, I'm not earning this much, or my shop, I'm not making this many sales, or even in my personal life thinking, oh, I still struggle, you know, like with this, you know, I've had like chronic anxiety for a long time. It's like there's things that I still struggle with anxiety wise, and sometimes I focus on that and not realize like how far I have come from where I was to where I am now. Like so many things I just need to focus on. And I would say the same to you, like no matter where you are in life, there will be things that you will have done, accomplishments you have made, whether it's in business, in your personal life. Like, don't focus on one thing, and don't focus on the things that you're yet to do or struggle to do. Like, really focus on those things of the accomplishments you've made, that even if it's like tiny steps, like, because in the moment it is hard to see the tiny steps in business and in life, you know, with mental health, with relationships, with yourself, you know, just like your personal work, with business, whatever it is. Like, things sometimes happen so slowly that you don't see those little steps, and they mount up, and then one day you just wake up and realize, wow, like, how did I get from there to there, you know? And hopefully one day, you know, that'll be the same with some things within my business. But also, again, like, just take whatever steps you can. And it's really difficult in the moment to not want to be like so many steps ahead. You will always want to be so many steps ahead. Like, I believe that I will always want to be so many steps ahead, like, no matter where I am. But it really is, like, about enjoying the process and the journey. Like, I literally got, at the beginning of the year, so for this year I'm using my one of my traveler's notebooks as my planner, and I literally bought for it. Like, I've had the notebook for ages, but yeah, like this, like literally at the beginning of the year, or like end of last year, or whatever, for this year, I literally bought this little pamphlet that says enjoy the journey. That says enjoy the journey, because I really believe that you have to enjoy the journey. Like, there's so much of the journey that I feel like with a lot of things I have neglected to enjoy, and with some of it it's a lack of ability to enjoy things. You know, anyone who's suffered with depression will understand, but yeah, fuck, enjoy it. But yeah, like, where you can, enjoy, like, treat yourself for those small wins. Like, there are always going to be the shitty parts of the journey. Like, there are always going to be the bad parts of the journey that feel horrible and are really hard, and there's always going to be the hard days, but trying to enjoy those other bits, and it's a thing that I'm like, I know this, and I have to, like, remind myself almost on a daily basis. Yeah, so even if you have to, like, literally have a sticker or a poster on the wall, and something that you're not gonna ignore, though. Like, I have a habit with my planner of, like, keeping it open. What the hell is on it? Okay. I have a horrible habit of just, like, leaving it open so that I can't see the front of it, but I really should, like, close it so that every day when I open it I can see the words falling out of my head, the thing that I put on it. What do you call that? Like, the decoration, the thing. I can see that I've put on there, and I should really, like, just, like, soak it in, write it down every day, something, you know, just so that you recognise those small things. Okay, I'm gonna stop with my little speech. I'm gonna stop with my encouraging words now, and get on with some work again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of writing for my newsletter, because I still haven't finished and put it out, and it's like the middle of March now, so yeah, I'm gonna try and get that finished and maybe post it, also really schedule it. Nix came to say hi. Hello. I know you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall, aren't you? Hello. Hi. Careful. to the camera. No, you little baby boy. Newsletter is finished and up and posted. Just scheduled it to be released tomorrow, which will be in the past when you're watching this, but if you are interested in reading it, it will be in the archive on my Substack, which is all free, so you can go and read like all of them if you want to, but my most recent one will be up there if you have any interest in reading it. It's all linked, or should be, in the description down below in the box. In the description box. It should be linked in the description box anyway. Yeah, which was my main task for my own kind of personal business stuff today. I do have something else to do later, just some research. But I'm going to now get back to just doing a little bit more client work to, well, not finish the day, but for the rest of the afternoon. Yeah, and then I'll just do this bit of research in the evening, and then my day will be done for tomorrow. For tomorrow? I wish. No, my day will be done work-wise. Yeah. I'm happy about that. I've been working on that newsletter for far too long. It usually takes me a while just to get everything in order and stuff. But yeah, I have that done. And I will end this little vlog just here so that I can edit it and get it uploaded for the end of this week. Like, I don't have a super regular what was that word? A super regular posting schedule at the minute. It's just kind of, I mean, I was trying to post on the Thursday and then it kind of got pushed back to a Friday, so I don't know. I'll start editing it and see when it gets finished. But yeah, hopefully that will be up this week. It should be up this week. Yeah, and then I'll start on whatever I'm doing for the next video. Yeah, to get that up this week. I think the schedule of doing 2 a month was a good idea. I don't think I'd get them done every week. I just don't have the time currently to... I mean, I probably would. I probably could if I worked like more hours, but without burning myself out, I can't realistically get one up every week. So yeah, I think once every 2 weeks is okay. So I'm gonna carry on with that as much as I can, I think. Just because I like having a schedule for things. So anyway, I will stop rambling and ranting your ear off, and thank you for watching this far. If you have, please consider giving it a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'd say about the notification bell, if that's your jazz, then you can do that. I personally never turn on notifications. It's probably a really bad thing to say in a YouTube video, but just because I don't like getting notifications on my phone or my computer or anything. Like, I find it super distracting and annoying when it's like constantly just like notifications all over the place. So I don't really get notifications for like my social medias or anything like that. It just annoys me. But you know, if there's a channel that I'm bothered about watching, which there are ones, I will seek them out anyway. I'll think, I haven't seen something by that person in a while, I'm gonna go to their channel and like look for it. But whatever works for you. Anyway, right, I said I was gonna stop ranting, and I'm still ranting. Yeah, okay, so have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Have a lovely night, have a nice weekend, week, whatever it may be, and I will hopefully see you soon for another video. Okay, bye for now.